Not a bad afternoon and evening out there around southern West Virginia, but showers and storms are making their way towards the state as we showed you during the first weather. And some of them will be on the strong to severe side as we go through the nighttime hours tonight into early Saturday morning. A rainy weekend is ahead. There will be chances for showers and storms on both days, so keep the umbrella handy. And it will be cooler next week. Temperatures are at or just below the normal. That's a bit of a change compared to what we've seen over the past several weeks, especially. Severe weather threats as we go through this evening. It actually should be Friday evening. High winds is the main threat. Large hail is also a bit of a threat, and there will be some flooding, especially in areas that find themselves underneath one of those showers and thunderstorms, because heavy rain is going to be falling from the thunderstorms because we have a lot of moisture to work with coming up from the Gulf of Mexico. This is Route 19 in Bradley, looking pretty good as people head out to their more evening time plans. Temperatures are sitting in the mid to upper 70s, 77 in Beckley and also at Pipestem, 73 in Bluefield, 76 in Oak Hill. It's a bit on the windy side too. Winds are gusting out of the west at between 10 and 20 miles per hour to the southwest in some other areas, and even over 20 miles per hour in places like Summersville, west of 22 for you. Dew points are sitting in the lower to middle 50s. This is marginal for severe weather, but it is a possibility to go through the nighttime hours tonight. The thermodynamics, in other words, the warmth is there, but in this case, the dew points are not necessarily high enough to cause widespread severe weather. It's not the kind of dew points that you might see when you have severe weather in places further off to our southwest. Doppler radar shows us that there are a few showers trying to make their way through the region. They went through Union County earlier on, but now we're waiting for some more showers and thunderstorms to make their way towards us as we go through our Friday evening. And here they are in the Futurecast. Notice that they're going to continue to push through the area kind of in waves as we go through our Friday and into our Saturday. Look at Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock. Uh-oh. That's pretty strong stuff according to the Futurecast. So it's something we'll be tracking for you as we go through the day tomorrow. Meteorologist Katie Frazier will be with you, and I will be as well. As we go through our Saturday evening, more showers and thunderstorms are possible. That takes us into our Sunday morning before things finally clear out sometime on Monday. Again, here it is Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Wave after wave after wave of showers and thunderstorms making their way through the region. So let's take a look at that Storm Prediction Center severe weather outlook. This is for Friday and this is into Saturday. So in other words, today into tomorrow. This is a slight risk area for much of our region, basically bisecting the region and then now beginning to push a little bit further off to the east as well. The Storm Prediction Center now believes that some parts of the Greenbrier Valley are also going to be under the gun for some severe thunderstorms. How much rain are we talking about? I talked about how much moisture is associated with some of these storms, and there could be a decent amount of rain over the next 48 hours, according to our RPM model. Widespread area, more than half an inch. Some areas with more than an inch. Luckily, this is over 48 hours, not over, say, 2 or 3 hours. There would be significant flooding concerns if that were the case. But here, because we have some drier areas right to the east and south, and this is why, even though we're going to see a good amount of rain over 48 hours, I don't believe that we're going to have any amounts of real flooding. That's the good news, because we do have abnormally dry conditions in some portions of the area. Aches and pains forecast brought to you by ARH. Notice that there are some aches and pains to deal with as we have these low pressure centers continue to make their way through the region, these little systems that come through again and again and again, and pressure begins to rise, and so there are more smiley faces as we end things off. 7-day forecast, high temperatures dropping off into the mid to upper 60s on Monday, so it actually raised the temperatures a bit compared to yesterday. It's not going to be 62 or 3. Instead, I think we'll be in the 65, 66 degree neighborhood, and lower to middle 70s as we go through next week, beginning Wednesday, lasting all the way to the end of the week. That's your weather. More news comes up in just a couple of minutes.